We've just got reports of an Amber Alert in Houston. This is for 9-month-old Caleb Hendricks, pictured here. Searchers may be closing in on the missing black box of the Egypt Air flight. And we want to let you know about a robbery investigation happening at an IHOP. Mechanics tell me most wear and tear happens on the inside of the tires, where drivers usually don't look until they come in for alignments. Before this donation, they were meeting with kids in a hallway like this. You can imagine how difficult it could be to make a kid feel comfortable in a tight space. So he's pulled these live mosquitoes from a residential area. These are going to go to Austin to be tested for West Nile, Zika, any virus mosquitoes carry. And while just being around the mosquitoes made me cringe, that's enough for me. Tony is doing his job with swarms of mosquitoes on him and his truck, looking for the next swarm.
Dump that out, I'll put this in my truck, go to my next stop.
This policy change won't have any impact on the officers ready for more serious incidents. So they say in this case, change is good.
Good morning, brave Texans.
This is the iconic voice of Adon Chavez, a voice that usually puts a smile on students' faces at Ray High School. But this announcement comes with heartache. Chavez is retiring as assistant principal.
I'm just very heartbroken because he's been with me since my freshman year.
For almost 43 years, he's called these hallways home. But what's most important to him is that students here feel it's home too. Well, students and staff say he's done just that. Because he wasn't just an educator. Students tell me he was also a father figure. For Chavez, that came naturally. His biggest joy in life, his students.
I have thousands of sons, I guess, and daughters throughout the city of Corpus Christi.
You always know he's there for you, and he's always there to make it fun. And every week we'd hear him on the announcements and his iconic phrase, and so it's just kind of like somebody we always would look forward to seeing, and we always knew he was there, and he always cared about us. So
he helped me realize my full potential.
Chavez knows he has his students' appreciation, and he'll tell you that's enough.
If I can have an impact in their lives and guide them in the right direction, then I've done my job as an educator.
With lots of tears, he signs off one last time with his iconic phrase that's changed many students' lives.
There's something to think about. This is Mr. Chavez. Make it a great day or not. The choice is always, always yours. Have a great Texan day.
Samantha Miles, Chris 6 News.
Oh, there's that smile. Yeah.
Brandon Quintanilla doesn't speak, but spend a minute with him and you'll quickly learn he's got a special way of communicating.
His smile is yes, and his either pinched eyebrow or he'll stick out his tongue for no.
And he's all smiles riding his new tricycle. But this happy event almost didn't happen. Brandon, a quadriplegic, was diagnosed with cerebral palsy at 8 months old. His father's first thoughts were about all the growing up things he would not be able to share with his son.
I'm not going to be able to take him to baseball practice. I'm not going to be able to do this for him. I'm not going to be able, and then I started seeing how much it was like me.
With a lot of physical therapy, Brandon has learned how to control his muscles, but he wasn't very mobile. A program sponsored by the Port of Corpus Christi helped Brandon and his family out. After being on a wait list, Brandon today got his therapy tricycle. Now this bike, it's helping him to strengthen his legs. And then once his core gets stronger, he'll be closer to supporting himself. It's one step closer for Brandon to be able to walk.
Because I know he'll do it. I know he can get it.
As Brandon learns how to control his muscles, his family learns how to be positive and believe in this little boy.
You give up yourself for them. You know what I mean? You have to give up everything that you want, and you have to totally do it for them.
He's taught us so much. So he's my little hero.
Samantha Miles, Chris 6 News.